Alright guys, hi, what's up? Welcome back. We're back with another episode of Skyblock. I spent a ton of time grinding off screen. We have a lot of cobblestone here. It's a real thing. And today we're just gonna we're gonna finish up this grinder because I feel like it. That's just decision made. We made plenty of slabs here. We got like half an inventory worth, honestly. I hope I don't fall off. But anyway, yeah. Skyblock. I actually had a story to tell just to even start the episode off. But, what was I gonna say? I had something to say. I just completely forgotten what I was gonna say. But anyway, yeah, right now, PAX East, I think, is what it is. Some convention. Probably one of the PAXs is going on, and it makes me really, really want to go to a convention. Hang on, let me. Oh yeah, I sort of finished Undertale, for those of you who aren't watching. I sort of finished Undertale. I got to the final boss of the Genocide run, the Pacifist run, and I was like, no. I ain't having it. I cannot. So I decided I'm done with Undertale, and I'm going to stream the ending at some point. Speaking of streams, I don't know if I've mentioned this in other videos, obviously, but if you only watch these, and you want to watch me stream, I stream Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Central Time, I should clarify for those of you who aren't in the same area as me. And that's a thing that I'm really happy that I can start streaming again, you know. It's an enjoyable hobby, to say the least. Hopefully we can finish up this grinder today, because that just is something that I need to do. You know, it'll make the series as a whole a lot more interesting, because then we have a lot more resources to work with once we get the grinder finished, because once we finish the grinder we can get essentially infinite bone meal, which gives us infinite wood, which makes the gold grinder a lot more feasible, which hopefully I don't have to use all my cobble for this, because the gold grinder in particular does take quite a bit of cobblestone as well. And I'm just really excited for like this series to really take off once we've, you know, finished the grinders and everything, because this Skyblock as a whole just starts off really grindy, and then once you get to a point where you can get like extra materials, you know, and whatnot, you know, you can get things beyond what the creator intended because of potions of weakness and because of villagers. So that's a thing. I think we already built the bridge to the where blazes spawn already. Didn't we do that? I think we did that, yeah, because I had to write down the coordinates that one time. So we have blaze powder and blaze rods and whatnot for, I think we may actually like build out that blaze spawning area in a little bit of it once we finish up this grinder, so it's in a little bit better shape, so we can actually, like, you know, spawn blazes. Let's look at the lighting levels here. Yeah, we're gonna need a torch here. So, yeah, that's a thing. But anyway, like, I do actually have stuff to talk about. I'm just forgetting about it. We started Twilight Princess. So that's a thing. I'm really excited to finally start playing Twilight Princess. Oh, other games I'm playing. I got Shovel Knight and Bravely Second. I think I already mentioned it before, but I went to Video Games Etc. and got a real deal on my trade-in games, so I got Mario Maker as well, which I don't think I'm gonna record any Mario Maker. You know, that's just, a lot of people do Mario Maker series. I'm just gonna play Mario Maker just casually. You know, it's a thing. I might stream it every now and again, but right now I'm streaming Asagawa Academy, which I'm pretty excited about that as well. You know, Asagawa Academy, it's a visual novel, and I do quite enjoy visual novels. I mean, they kind of have a, you know, skeevy reputation. When you hear about it, it's like, oh man, he's reading a visual novel. He's some creepy neckbeard guy who lives in his parents' basement, you know. And I don't like that it's kind of developed that stigma, because there are really entertaining they're a really entertaining, style of game. It's kind of the natural evolution of a text adventure game, and I've talked about text adventure games before and like how there needs to be text adventure games, and I kind of, found a solution to the lack of new text adventure games in visual novels because a visual novel is basically a text adventure game with, actual visuals rather. It's mostly just text adventure with some supporting visuals, kind of like what's done in, I think it's Hitchhiker. There's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy text adventure that has actual like supporting images behind it. So it's kind of interesting how, like, most people consider when they talk about the natural evolution of a text adventure game, most people consider the point and click game to be kind of that natural evolution, but I don't really think so. I think the visual novel is more of a better analog to the text adventure game in the here and now. But speaking of classic games, like, I heard Doom got a very recent sequel, and I caught a little bit of the beta gameplay. The beta, why did I say it that way? Beta gameplay, and it's I don't know. It doesn't look like Doom to me, but like Doom was a '90s computer game, so it is very pixelated. So it might lose something in the jump to HD, but a lot of games lost some things and gained some other things in the jump to HD. And I don't know. I'm not gonna pass judgment on Doom until I play it. And like I haven't actually played the original Doom, just because it was my parents considered it too violent, so I never really got to play that game. Plus, I don't think we had a computer that could run it pretty easily, but I just, my parents were the content police when I was growing up, so I didn't get to, I missed out on a lot of stuff, Doom included. Most computer games, that people still have nostalgia for, I just didn't get because, that just didn't happen. But most of the time I spent playing games was on my Super Nintendo anyway, so I never really got into PC gaming as a kid, beyond like some simple Flash games that we had to wait like years to open through the nascent internet that we had. I mean, I complain about my home internet being fairly bad, but it has gotten remarkably better over the years, But that's kind of a necessity. As files grow bigger, so does the capacity of the network to send files and whatnot, I mean, yeah, my internet still buffers if I put it on 240p to do to watch YouTube videos, but it's still better than it used to be, It'll load most web pages fairly quickly. It's not like absurdly slow like it used to be, and I mean, it's always been slow by modern standard, like by the common standard, so to speak, but it hasn't been. Like, it didn't used to be as intensely like, oh gosh, this is awful slow. But that's partially because like I never really got to use incredibly quick internet as a child anyway. It was always, internet always was back then was just slow, and that was, part of the time. Now you actually have, for that time, incredible connection speeds, and now we just consider them, reasonable. But, like, I think my home internet is an eighth of the national average, so that's not good. It's like we can't have more than one person on the internet at a time, and that limitation, was a thing back in the day, but it just shouldn't be anymore. I don't know, I can't complain about the internet at home anymore because it makes the family unhappy. But it bothers me quite a bit that the internet here at my university, it's good enough that I can stream here at like pretty high usage times, like 5 to 6 p.m. is a pretty high usage time for people using the internet, and as far as I can tell here. And still, I can stream here without much, trouble, much delay. But at home, it just drops the connection every like 5 seconds, and it doesn't matter what my settings are. If I turn the quality down as far as I can, it's still going to drop connection every 5-10 seconds. So, And like uploading from home was awful because I remember uploading oh geez, this would have been a while ago now. It was like a little 5-minute blurb video. It was pretty quick, and it was actually faster for me to, rather than upload videos, just do like a short like Google Hangouts live stream, and that video would be ready and complete faster than me actually putting effort into a video and editing it and everything. It would take longer for that to upload because the live stream bots for Google Hangouts would just immediately be up. Just be like, boop, there it is, video complete. So, you know, I don't know. I shouldn't spend the entire video complaining about my home internet. I mean, there's plenty wrong with the school's internet as well. You know, it doesn't let me play Splatoon. There's a Splatfest going on right now, and it's making me mad that I can't play. Like, I booted up Splatoon to record today, and I just... I got a little salty because it's... You know, I had to sit through the Splatfest announcement, and like, hey, it's Splatfest, and I get to, like, enjoy the atmosphere of the Splatfest without actually playing, and it's like, no, don't tease me like this. You know, I was not a happy camper. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm using a, you know, I'm using a weapon that I just am not well versed in at all. Just one that I didn't enjoy. I don't enjoy using the charger. It's not my favorite. Oh geez, we don't have to use a torch until here. Neat. Do 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 do. There we go. I just want to make sure this is all torched up, you know. And I should have fixed the torches off screen, but I didn't because I'm a silly. Ooh, hey, that's a little low. I'm just trying to make sure that mobs don't spawn prematurely, because that's not a good thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be a little short on torches here. I should have set some charcoal going while I was doing this so I could have made torches. Womp, womp, womp. Actually, I'm gonna stop building and go grab torches, but we're halfway done. We're halfway done with the grinder. I mean, halfway done with the framework anyway. As soon as we get this floor down, then we have to, you know, build the little, like, water trenches that bring mobs toward the, you know, front of the area so they can fall to their doom. Yeah, but this particular mob grinder, the way there's so much more space than in my casual world, so we'll get a lot more, you know, resources. I'm also hoping to, like, set up a, I'm also hoping to set it up so they don't die by default, and then I can just break some slabs to make them die if I don't need experience, you know. Okay, let's make some charcoal, shall we? We will craft a couple of planks. 8 planks should do. Ooh, we need to save at least one of these because that's necessary. Okay, let's make us up some charcoal, shall we? And while that does its thing, let's actually go check on the nether. Let's throw these slabs back in the chest and go check on the nether because I want to make sure I still have the. I'm gonna grab like a stack of cobble, and we're gonna throw all these slabs back in here along with the pickaxe and the wood, and we'll grab like we'll grab 36 cobblestone, and then we'll go check out the nether while that. Oh, darn it! The furnace won't run while we're not in the overworld, will it? That's a thing. Oh well, we can still check on the nether here. Luckily, there's no pigmen spawning here, so that's a good thing. That makes my life a lot easier when we have to make the actual, like, pigmen grinder, because that makes it a lot more effective. Oh, there are plenty of blazes down there. Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna, like, box that in, but not quite yet. We're gonna need a sword for that. But hey, at least we know the blazes are working. You know, that's a good thing. I'm just looking over at the left screen to check the timer, you know. But anyway, on to, like, a slightly more important topic than my just blather. Games I've been playing, you know. I got Bravely Second in my haul of games that I've mentioned, and it's great. Yes, it's good. It's very, very good. You know, if you've never played any of the like Bravely Default games, well, there's only 2 of them. But if you haven't played Bravely Default or Bravely Second, first go play Bravely Default, and friendly reminder that don't change the encounter rate unless you're like about to die and you have no healing items or whatever. Just don't change the encounter rate. Like, even maybe turn it up a little bit, because I turned the encounter rate down too often, and that led to a lot of, I had to spend, you know, a good 80% of my time at the very end of the game was just grinding for levels. It was not a good time. You know, I didn't enjoy it. It's a great game until the very end of the game, when some stuff happens. When some story happens, and you basically repeat a huge chunk of the game over and over, and it's like, I am not a fan of this. Oh, seriously, did I just break that? I need to revise my freaking... Hang on, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix our melon farm right now, because it's bothering me. It needs fixing. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna include another area so we can walk in this water. Okay? Okay. Then we can actually, like, you know, take advantage of the back half of the farm anyway, because it's just sitting there uselessly at this point. Anyway, so we might as well use it, you know? Oh, hey, hi there. Let's just do a little bit of this. Oop, why can't I do that? Is it because reason? Okay, and this? Come on, just let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I can't jump up, can I? Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now we have water over here. I'm okay with this. I'm alright with this. This is not an issue. But now we can actually use this half of the water, can't we? Oh, jeez. This is slow. This is slow mode. Welcome to slow mode. But yeah, Bravely Second is great so far. I've enjoyed it greatly. It's been a great time. Is there a way, can we like put a sign here? Oh, we could put a sign there, if we had any wood, that is. Do we have a tree growing? We don't even have a tree growing, what the heck? Well, we're gonna take this 8 charcoal, and we're gonna put them planks in there, and the melon seeds in there, 10 of these melon in there. We're gonna plant a tree, because we need to. You know? I always forget that the tree needs to be planted. It's just a thing that happens. We're gonna be out of wood very soon here. Ruh-roh, Ricky. Okay, we'll just make 4 we'll make 16 torches for now. Throw that coal in there, and cross our fingers and hope there is nothing up there to kill us when we go up there. I really need to, like, fix this endless water source so it doesn't continuously do that. Yeah, we'll make a sign as soon as we have wood so we can actually use that thing over there. But anyway, I've been taking forever to play. Like, I missed the Shovel Knight boat, to be quite honestly. To be quite honestly, that's definitely what I meant to say. To be quite honest, I really missed the Shovel Knight boat. It was just like, everybody talked about Shovel Knight and how great it is, and then like finally now I'm getting it. I feel like I should have just gotten like a Nintendo gift card kind of thing. Oh great, there are mobs up here. This is not an issue at all. Hello, hi, how are you? Please don't kill me. Ow, rude. Oh, this is an issue. This is a definite issue. Uh-oh. Hello, friend. Can you not kill me? Uh-oh. This is not a good. Hang on, let me just, oh, no! Drat. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of dying this episode. Let's grab this here sword, so we can actually do some damage, shall we? The problem is that's the only place mobs can spawn on the entire island. in the entire world, actually, because they set up the world to generate just void everywhere you go. There's no like, oh, I want to generate new chunks of land. No, it's not a thing. Although it would have been interesting to see, like, a la Minecraft story mode, like, the Skyblock is not the only land. There is land super far out and super far down. It would have been interesting to see something like that. I suppose somebody's done that already. Oh geez, there's so many mobs. I'm not excited for this. Hello. I would greatly appreciate if you not kill me, please. This is not a good thing. Run. Let's just grab all this and then go back down. Is that a thing we can do? Hi, can you not kill me? I'd greatly appreciate if you not kill me. Looks like we're gonna have to wait till daytime. Everybody alright with that? No? Okay. So we get to hang out until the sun rises. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if they would do a Skyblock map where it's kind of like the way Minecraft Story Mode handled Skyblock, which is, it starts as a skyblock, but then there is eventually, like, far enough out, there is a huge, cadre of land, so to speak. There's there's land under you, but it's like it's like, a long way down and a long way away from you. And I think that would be an interesting kind of thing. Like, you spawn up near block height, let's say 20 blocks down from block height, let's say. And you spawn up near block height on the, usual, typical skyblock kind of island. And then, let's say 1,000 blocks out or something, like a long way. 1,000 blocks out, there is actually land down at sea level. That'd be kind of interesting. It'd be really cool to see, like, the kind of shunk, this is where the land ends. It would lend a lot more, like, exploratory. It would lend to, like, an exploratory kind of thing. Exploratory storytelling, maybe? I don't know. Like, an exploratory experience, it would cause, like, a very great exploratory experience rather than just, oh, you're in the sky forever, good luck. It'd be an interesting thing. Also, there are now no mobs other than spiders up here, and these spiders aren't even care. These spiders don't even care. These spiders care so little right now. Look at them. They don't care. Now they care because I'm beating them up. Hey, rude. 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 There we go. Alright, we need to fix these torches because that's an issue. Okay, torch. Let's just reorganize my inventory real quick here. Sword. Okay. Torches, torches, torches. Boop. Let's double check all the lighting here. Make sure this is all lit up because I don't need that in my life anymore. Okay, that'll do. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like, I feel like that's a mod someone has done. This is inherently, like, this has just changed the world generation so that there's no world generating ever. I think it'd be interesting, like, you spawn at 0, 0, or 0, 250, I think your block height's 256 more than likely. So let's say you spawn at 0, 246, 0. No, Y is the second coordinate, yeah. Let's say you spawn at 0, 240, yeah, just 240 even. 0, 240, 0. And at a radius of 1,000, in a circle at the radius of 1,000, you're at the center of it, there's actual land, and it would lend very well to, like, a like I said, it'd make a great exploratory kind of thing. And, like, if you didn't know it was there, and then you just accidentally stumble upon it because of, fiddle sticking in the nether, and actually that would be the best way to get out to that kind of land, would be going to the nether and using that second portal they give you to get out that far, because they do give you a second portal there. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a second portal under the first portal, which I think originally was supposed to be, like, so you don't have to use water to go down in your main island or anything. But what I'm thinking of doing is once I get villagers, I'm going to be able to, because of trading and whatnot, I'm going to be able to get that obsidian, and then I can make a portal to a new area. And I think you could in theory farm obsidian, I think, because it spawns a little platform if there's no land there. So in theory, you could farm obsidian that way with portals, which would be really cool, because then you have, this new material. You can make more portals. I don't know if you could get enough obsidian from one portal to make another portal, but you have lava and water, so you could, in theory, because oh no, there's not lava sources in the nether, so your only source of obsidian would be new portals, I think. Unless you can make lava somehow. I don't think you can make lava. Or maybe I'm just talking out of my butt, and when it actually generates new chunks, it actually doesn't generate void chunks. I'm not really sure. But either way, I think it'd be interesting to see, because Skyblock is inherently limited, so once you, reach that, this is as much as I can do in a limited space kind of thing. It's like, okay, well now what do I do with this world? It'd be neat to, as soon as you bump up against that limit, let's say, it detects X amount of villagers, then it starts spawning land, as far as it can beneath you. Because, actually, now that I think about it, you could do, from 256, you're at 240, right? And then you could go all the way down to, well, actually, it is 0, isn't it? It's not negative anymore. I think at one point it used to be negative. But anyway. Although, in theory, you could go negative, I suppose. Hang on, there was a block that had minimal lighting. 4. Do. I'm just lighting this up, because that's a necessity. It's something you must do so you don't get your mob spawner running before it should be. Oh, geez, we might actually be out of slabs here soon. We might have to go craft more. But I think that may be relegated to the next episode. Actually, this has been a good episode length, I think. So now that we are half done with the spawner, we'll probably finish it up in the next episode. Actually, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That seems a bit long. Anyway, 42, it's probably I probably meant it to be 32 by 32. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah. So let's just say it's a 64 by 32 square. Alexa, what's 64 times 32?
64 multiplied by 32 is 2048.
Okay, so we need circa 2048 slabs. Alexa, what's 2048 divided by 64?
2048 divided by 64 is 32.
Okay, so we'll need roughly 32 stacks of slabs. So we could make that right now pretty easily, couldn't we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks, so we need math. We need 28 more stacks, right? Yeah, because we have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're on our way there, I'll make these all into slabs. Do I have a pickaxe in there? No, I have this pickaxe. So I'll make these all into slabs, and then I'll call it an episode. I may have to, I will have to grind for more slabs, incidentally, because that's just a thing. We're not all the way there. And even once we get all the ones for the grinder, we're still gonna have to get a ton of slabs and a lot of logs actually as well for the gold farm. That's a thing. Okay, well that's as many. I think our inventory is full. Womp. Oh geez, I really hope that all of that stone did not just disappear into the lava forever. Oh no, I think I may have just filled my I think I may have just filled my chest. Whoopsie. No, I haven't filled it, but it's pretty close. Yeah, we'll make the rest of these into slabs as well. And, oh geez, yeah, we definitely will have filled the chest then. Oh, no, we're pretty close to it though. We also got a nice even number of 49. That's divisible by 7, it's not even, but it's a nice round number, I suppose. We'll throw those arrows in there and that's that fills the chest. So yeah. Oh, that's another episode of Skyblock, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later, man.